what has been the biggest lesson that you've learned being an entrepreneur?
Wow. that's that's uh that's a hard question. I'd say it's also my motto: never give up. Believe in yourself, but also be very open-minded. Uh, like I got lucky, realizing that at the right time that like I was closed-minded individual. Still, even though I worked on this topic, still bring tears because it's so painful to acknowledge that I wanted to be right. I wanted to be my way. I wanted to be uh, like my way and to be right all the time. And now I don't want it to be my way, and I don't want to be right all the time. And I want to know what my people think and what they know, because they all have unique abilities. And I realized that in 2018. So it's never too late. So my say is never too late to recognize, to be honest with yourself. You have to be, I say all the time, if you're not honest with yourself, you shouldn't be a business owner, because you're going to have a very hard time. You might make money still, but you'll never have a big successful business that is really worth a lot of money. You'll just have a job with a good pay. So, again, being open-minded, being honest with myself, about myself, my limitations, and then opening that mind, and letting others in.
Yeah, so really self-reflection, and then changing that mindset to
Yes.
work for others as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
And after that, I changed to leading by example and teaching that way, and not telling, like I would come in at lunchtime and say, "Why are you eating that?" And the person would look at me and said, don't you know rice is bad? And you're eating fried rice. And I give them a freaking lecture on what is a fried rice. And now, you like to eat rice? Eat rice all you want. I'm just going to eat the same effing salad every day. My accountant once said, do you realize you eat the same salad for 90 days? I said, yeah, you're probably right. I just don't even, I don't even pay attention. But now I lead by example, just doing what I'm doing. And then if you like, you'll pick up on it, you'll ask questions. If not, I do what I do, and they do what they do, and I'm okay with that. So that's also been the biggest change.
Yeah, I like that, and that kind of segues into culture, right? So if you're doing that, you're setting the pace of the culture in your company. And so how important is the culture in your company? I know you've touched on that at the very start of the episode, but if we want to go back to that, when people are working for you and you're setting this company culture, what is your take on how to set that culture?
Oh, it's huge. It's everything. I think the if I probably say the training is number one right now in my mind, but the culture is right there. And for us, it's always been. Um, I think also they will look at me that I don't give up, and I would do like everything I can. And our goal is, if you ask anyone here what's the goal, they'll tell you to complete the job. Complete the job is the goal every day. And we would throw every resource. And I've heard many stories when technicians coming from other places, and I say, why you leave? And they say, well, because the owner would always tell me, you go and you figure it out. And sometimes people, they don't want to be 100% responsible and figuring out themselves. They want to know that they can rely on the company to back them up when they need it, when they need support. And for us, this was the culture, is that I'm going to be here. I'm going to, give you all the knowledge, all the resources that I can every time. So we complete the job. And I think from that, the culture grew to, and when you do that, you unite people. You're not shoveling them off. You could see daily now. You could see daily people get up, and you could see huddles. You go to one office, there's huddle somewhere. You go to the kitchen, there's huddle. You go to the hallway, there's huddle. So people huddling up, and they solving the problem, and they're like, okay, got it. They go, and we getting it done, and we growing.